Okay, I got it working, guys. This should be it. Um, and we're gonna wait for the stream to come up. Can anyone in stream tell me if they hear me or not? And we're gonna wait for the stream to come. And I can still hear me.
Yeah, you're on the stream now.
Okay, but I could hear me talking.
Just now?
Yeah, just a second ago, as you heard it.
Oh, fudge. That's a problem.
I have it muted on my side. My speakers on? No, my speakers are off. Sorry for the delay, guys. It has been a couple weeks since we've casted. Polar and I have both had things coming up. He's in school and my work and stuff. But we are here, and we did figure out my mic issue. Because I reinstalled my headphone drivers, it changed my mic default in uh, in the what's the XSplit broadcaster thing. So I had to go to general settings and change that. But you can't go to that while the stream's going on. So you have to stop the stream, fix it, start the stream back up. So that's what I had to fix. And how are you doing over there, Polar?
I'm good.
Good?
Everything seems good on my end.
Alright. And I am not hearing myself anymore, so I'm thinking we're good. And is my sound alright? Vespasian said they hear you. Awesome. And yes. Awesome. So let's get this started. First game of the series. Vespasian versus Future Korean on Akalon Waste.
Probably I want to say the most balanced map, but then again, I don't think people would agree with me. I think it's definitely the biggest map, or
It,
at
it
least the hardest to maneuver around.
Yeah, it definitely has where you easily 3 to 4 bases that can easily be held. Um, it is kind of hard to take that base next to the main. That with the rocks there, it's a little bit harder to do that. You just have to destroy the rocks. But let's introduce the players real quick. Spawning in the bottom right is our Terran player from CT6. It is Vespasian.
And in the top left, we have our yellow Zerg from Flare Gaming. It is Future Korean. Now, what's interesting is Vesp has kind of like a reputation for being really, really aggressive. In fact, I'm like 90% sure he did a little like podcast for the CTL Weekly when that used to be a thing on like why he did it, and he always said it was because it's you always are more hype when you see early aggression. Like the crowds are always more excited. It's more entertaining. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of micro. So a little backstory. In Future Korean, I have no doubt that he knows this.
Yes, definitely. And so we see the normal supply depot go down here at the front, and then the SCV goes out for an early scout. Another SCV comes up to, I guess, to build the barracks. There he goes.
Thought he was about to go like CC first, and I was like, forget everything I just said.
So we have the 12 racks, and then there was a 12 gas as well that just went down. We are seeing Hatch first out of our Zerg player.
I'd like to remind everyone this is for the quarterfinals, so this is single elimination. Whatever team loses here is actually out for the season. And kind of out like that drone, getting surrounded by vests, SCVs. And I always heard that that's like not cost effective. Like, oh, you waste so much more mining time. I just straight up don't believe that. I mean, that's always worth.
Yeah. I missed that kill. I'm sorry, guys. There apparently was a kill in Vespasian's mineral line of a drone being killed by a group of SCVs. But That's what you get for not clicking on the mineral patch when you're going through the mineral line.
That
So,
mineral moonwalking.
yeah, so Vespasian is getting a really good scout off here. Sees the pool in a interesting position. Uh, Off to the side here. Normally, I see it whenever I'm playing Terran behind the mineral line, right back there, right where that SCV was at. So it blocks the path for the Reaper. So the Reaper either has to turn around and run back if he goes behind the mineral line, or he runs through the middle field, and then the drones just attack it. And I got a message. I should have been. That should not have popped up, but that's okay, guys. I have my CTL match this week, and he's asking if I can play. And but yeah.
So is this might just be me, I don't know ZVT too well, but is Future Crayon's gas like really late? I feel like he really needs speed or something.
Well, no, you can go for an ag gasless expand where you usually get about 4 queens, and then you'll get like your gas at about 5:30 or 6:30, depending on which build you're doing. 5:30 usually means like 1-1 roach timing, and that's very popular in TVT. We don't see Hellions out of Vespasian. We don't even see an expansion either. He's going full aggression one base against the Zerg player. Uh, he has Marines positioned around so you can catch the Overlord as it tries to fly in, but they're both very far away in regards. Like this one over here on the left is the closest one, and the one on the top right is not even in the third base area. So Vespasian, I bet he doesn't even. He has no idea about any kind of like he hasn't been up here in a while. Last thing he saw was this, and that was when his drone died. So he has no idea what's coming.
Vesp has completely stopped building SCVs. He has 18 workers, and that's what he's sticking to.
So he's
Like he's
yeah,
going all in.
yep, and no more gas, and no one else in the gas guys. He's all like, all I need is minerals. This looks like Marine Hellions only. This, wow, okay, extremely aggressive. So we have no speed. He does have his gas geysers going. Those went down at about 5:30, based on how much gas has been mined so far.
Oh, Vesp base. Check it out.
That what?
Vesp base. He doesn't have SCVs anymore. He pulled the boys.
Oh, he pulled the boys. He
The boys.
did drop a mule, and he has one SCV there. That's all he needs. That's how powerful a mule is to keep this going.
Now, does he continue to build Hellions or Marines?
Uh, I you don't really build much else. I mean,
No, no. Or can you build both? What's he gonna go for? Oh my gosh! All
I,
these.
I,
Out
at
of
this point, I would usually build Hellions because the Marines will not make it there in time. It would take them forever to walk across the map.
3 queens just died.
Yes, and that's very bad. He does not have injects in his main. He has dropped 2 spine crawlers in his natural. Or he has the 1 queen in his main, but none in his natural. He should drop spine crawlers at his main and not his natural, and try to hold this as long as possible to let the spine crawlers in his main build.
Yeah,
But
because
yeah,
he can lose that natural. It's
yeah,
gonna be one base versus no SCVs. Up and there
and
we go.
yeah, and you're a something or other. We don't know what he
Oh,
said. So, but yeah,
good job for Vest for keeping it polite.
yes.
So, but I think Future's kind of dead in the water.
Yeah,
I mean,
speed's not even done yet. It did look like he was probably going to try to go for some kind of 1-1 roach timing based on the roach layer or the roach den and the but I mean this attack should have been seen forever ago. Like the Lings, they never even left the base to go scout until that like 2 Hellions were already there getting ready to kill him. I mean he should at least confirm that the natural went down and doing that, but looks like the drone dies. Yep.
looks like bunch of Zerglings pop out, but too little, too late.
Yep. And
Oh,
it's
they got a
two.
Hellion.
And a couple. And, oh, they didn't even get that one Marine there. 10 health still on it. And it looks like Vespasian's going to have to kill everything. That's what I'm imagining is getting ready to happen here. But Vespasian, definitely a great build, very great aggression. And there we go.
Good
And Future
game.
Great.
CT6 is up 1-0 for the quarterfinals.
Exactly. So good job to Vespasian and CT6. Good game. Was kind of bad about the BM there. I mean, you, you could, that was just the no scouting happened. If you didn't see the if he scouted and didn't see any kind of natural, Overlord flew in at the right time. that would have been spotted, and it would be like, well then, you know what? I build spines and I prepare to defend with like as fast best as I can. Build up my wall, everything like that. But there was no scouting, and so that's why really why he lost. But yeah, GG to Vespasian. Good build, great build.
It was probably like I don't know. That was probably the worst map to do that build on. Like Best might have been like pretty upset to get this map because it's such a long distance. Like
Oh yeah,
something like Shakuris, like close by air spawns, that would have been a really nice. He would have been in your opponent's base in a second.
yeah. 1 second, I gotta air spawn back to this guy.
No problem, no problem. Our next game is going to be Extraneous versus Hoozy. Hoozy is the random player, and it will be on Zelnaga Caverns.
Yes, and that is right there.
Oh, Best asked for that map because there are no Zelnaga towers.
Oh, that's true. There are no Zolnaga towers in the path.
There used to be 4 on that map. That was crazy. That was way back in the day. That was like Wings of Liberty days.
Okay. Why are we not in a party?
I joined the game last time. That was my fault.
That's fine. You're good.
And I was just about to look something up, but now I can't. And I forget what it was. But oh well.
And let me update the score here.
Oh right.
Awesome. So let's get in game 2, Zelnaga Caverns. And it's a PV, huh? PV random. So Protoss versus random player here. Gold game. I wonder what we'll see here. Will we see another cheese like one base all in? Or are we gonna see something more like macro oriented? Yeah. So spawning in the top right is our pink Zerg player from Flare Gaming. It is Hoozy.
And in the bottom left, the orange CT6 Protoss, Rockin' Gold League. It is Extraneous.
So yeah.
All right, and I think Extraneous is going to 2-gate. In fact, I would bet a lot of money just based on the probe path that he's going to 2-gate.
Did that Overlord not even see the probe? Like,
It saw the probe, but the
okay.
question is, did Hoozy see the probe?
Ooh, this is a good question. And this is a place that's liable not to be checked at all because it's not within the path of the natural. And if he goes hatch first, this game's over.
Oh no, this could be very, very quick. Hoozy man. Hoozy man, you saw with the Overlord. Alright, it is going to be a 2-gate, but he's doing it on 10 supply. Oh, maybe this is like one of the core builds? Where you get a core? But nah, he would have had gas by now, never mind. Okay, he's going to go pool first. So
Nice.
he's got a chance.
He's got a chance to hold this off. Come on, Hoozy. But I love the positioning of this pylon so that Lings or any other units can't attack it unless it's the Queen or the Roach. There's only 2 units at this time that he could possibly get, but you have to drop down a Roach layer. A Roach Den. That's what I don't remember what it's called now.
I think it's Roach then.
Roach Den.
He's getting gas. He really, right when this pool finishes, he really needs to just throw down a spine crawler. But I don't think he will because I don't think he knows where this is at. But as a random player, you got to be thinking like, all right, where's their like probe? They have to scout me. They don't know what build they're gonna do. They don't know what race I am.
Oh wow, this is a one base Roach build here that he was going for. So Hoozy was actually gonna cheese the Protoss player. It's just that the cheese from the Protoss player was quicker.
Okay, how much? He's just gonna wait for 3, I would imagine. Okay, no, he's just gonna go in with 1. I think that's awesome, and I think Hoozy's heart just dropped when he saw this. Get those 2 links back there, man. You need those. You need everything you got right now. He doesn't have enough for a spine crawler or anything. And you know what? He doesn't have enough for roaches.
No,
Ooh.
he doesn't. He does have speed on the way. Queen's out. If he surrounds the queen with the drones, he can protect it
Oh, he's
from
gonna start
the.
it with zealots. Oh no.
Yep, that queen's getting ready to die.
Oh, it's
Oh, wow. Pulled it back. That was good. Good. Hey, Huzi's actually doing a pretty good job of like kind of like reacting. Because pulling the drones for so long was almost the wrong move, but the queen does die.
lose the queen,
But
and I
the
think it's
drones
gonna
are
be too
dying.
much. I think Extraneous has this.
Yes, definitely. And
GG.
GG. So, Huzi at least goes out with some grace, GGing, and the the proxy 2 gate wins it. So good job to Extraneous. Good job. So far from CT6, we've had two cheeses. Two cheeses already. Is this going to be a 9 cheese series? I wonder. I have no idea. But I've always thought that'd be kind of cool to see and cast.
That'd be goofy. I would not expect that.
But I always imagine that whenever that were to happen, people in like the clan, like in the opposing clan, would just be all like, "They're cheesing me. They're cheat." They always say. Then that's when they're like, "Oh," and then everyone starts scouting for it after like the first 2 or 3 games they get done.
That's probably true. You gotta somehow schedule it so all the games like happen within like an hour.
Yeah, exactly. When they all talk about it later, what happened? I got cheesed. You too. What? So these games are pretty quick.
Yeah,
So
already on third set. CT6
yeah.
got 2 quick wins.
Yep. And now we're on to game number 3 on Metalopolis. It
Oh,
is
this is
a
diamond too. Nope,
diamond.
plat. It is plat.
Oh yeah, plat. Yep. This is Zavala versus BVD. Let's get in there.
UBD casted him before, former Team UR member. Now I believe is on Composite. If I do remember correctly. We're gonna be on our first 4-player map, Metalopolis.
Yep. But it is forced cross spawn, so it's almost like a 2-player map because you know where your opponent's at.
I got super upset because I didn't know it was gonna be cross spawn, so I thought it was gonna be like close by air as well. Because short spawns have like almost always been disabled. So
Yeah.
like oracles, like proxy tempests were just gonna be so much fun. I was so excited. I
That,
completely understand why they didn't allow that
yeah,
though.
because of exactly why you said what you said. So, spawning in the top right is our blue Terran player from Flare Gaming. It is BVD.
And in the 9 o'clock position, team's at a comfortable 2-0 lead. It is the CT6 Orange Zerg Zaval. I never got the statues on this map. Do you know, like, when you kill the statue, the, like, doodad is still there. So your units still can't, like, go through it. I just, like,
What? I thought they could. I
no,
thought
no. You
no.
just, like, break it down, and then, like, the doodad is still there.
That's interesting. That's pretty cool. Like I have attacked and killed a couple by mistake by just a moving as I'm like trying to stutter step. All of a sudden I a move and I destroy the statue. I'm like, well, there went that shot. Hence why you
Gas
should
first
use.
out of Zaval.
Ooh, and that was a 13 gas, I think.
Is
And then
are we gonna say speed lane? Speedlings? I mean, this
oh
isn't an economic build. This is like 100%
oh
aggression, right?
I think it was 14 gas, 14 speed. So this looks like another cheese right here. So we're 3 for 3 so far, people. 3 for 3 on cheeses.
BBD is
So.
gonna get a Reaper though, so he is gonna know what's up. The question is, how much time is he gonna have to prepare?
But against this build, I believe the Reaper will be halfway there when the Lings, I think, show up at the front.
At his
But
front?
yeah,
Oh well, that's a problem.
I
Oh, well,
think. I don't know though. So because like right now, Spawning Pool just finished and he just started speed, and once this Overlord pops, he can create Lings. There we go. So now Lings are coming out and the Reaper's only halfway done, and his rally is set to the bottom. The barracks rally set to the
uh-oh.
bottom, not
Does he not know?
I don't think he knows. But oh, but we are getting an expansion with this. Oh, and there's a nice little heart. Look at that hearts there from the drone. But yeah. So Is this aggression not going to happen now? Because I mean, that was a lot invested in for the for. I'm guessing he really just wants to kill the Reaper. I believe that's exactly what he's trying to do.
Who knows? Maybe everyone cheesed, and now like Zaval's like metagaming BVD because BVD's like,
Oh,
well, everyone else on CT6 cheesed.
that was a really nice move from those Lings. Coming on out to the right and then trying to get him from behind to get a couple extra hits. But Queen moves up to try to pick off the Reaper, but there's two Reapers on the map. There's not a third one on the way. Factory's down, and I believe we will start a reactor, yes, on that barracks. Up, and the Reaper gets
Oh,
surrounded really quickly, and speed's done.
oh
And that
no.
Reaper's all like, it's not 6 minutes and 30 seconds yet. That's crazy.
Oh, haha, I slipped past him.
Yep. And I bet he thinks that the Lings went back home instead of all the way across the map.
Oh my gosh, BVD has no units at home.
He
Like, I
does
don't
have a
think
wall.
these links can break in,
Yeah, well, at this
but
point, he should focus on the reactor because you cannot repair a damaged like building that's being built. So that reactor's getting ready to fall.
but right when it's done, right when it's done. Oh geez,
Oh my
is it
god,
gonna
that
hold? Is
was
it gonna hold? I think it's gonna hold. Yeah.
yeah, that's a whole. Oh
Wow.
wow, that was really close.
Oh wait, what about the supply depot? Okay, the Hellion scares it off. The Hellion scares it off.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Wow, BBD heart stopped a little bit, but he's good. A little close for comfort.
Oh,
Oh,
I think they instead of repair move, they A move the buildings. I've
no,
done
he
that
didn't
before.
have he
So
didn't have minerals. So all his SCVs stopped, and then when they stopped, he didn't tell them to start again.
oh, he ran out of money.
Wow, how many times did
That's
that happen?
that doesn't happen. But to me, I've never had that one happen. I mean, like I've had it happen where like it's like the end of the game. I'm just trying to hold on with all my might with a PF, and then I could try to repair it. And I'm all out of minerals and gas, and there's no point in repairing it. And it's like no, I've had that happen. But 3 bases already out of BVD. I bet what's the player's name again? Zaval was very shocked to see a supply depot there instead of the reactor for that barracks. But looks like we're gonna have maybe Blue Flame Hellions, which would be very interesting.
I think we're gonna see BVD go mech, which is
Yes,
interesting
yeah, I believe so too. So the Lings are
because
here. Yeah.
hmm,
We have he is going for Roach upgrades, and he or for range for Roach Hydra upgrades, which could lead to some Swarm Host play, which that's pretty much the answer to Mech for Zerg. You can do like Roach Hydra play to do that, but that building did die. The Lings did destroy it, and but the Hellions are might lose one. Nope, pulls back.
I think BVD has set himself up so nicely. Like he already has 3 CCs. His opponent went for gas first. Like
Yeah,
I think he's like he can make a good transition into mech. He can get a good mech army to kind of hold off while he secures his 3 bases.
yep, and yeah, and he is going for the siege tank. So it's not a Blue Flame Hellion because there's no Blue Flame on the way yet. Over in the Zerg base area, let's see, we have Lair on the way, 1-1 on the way for range and armor, and then we have third base down, almost completing. Creep spreads is decent. It's pretty good. It's not. It's actually spreading between all the bases right now, and it's moving out as well. Starting off with a gas first. This is a pretty good creep spread. Um, Zaval also has his overlords and Lings holding the watchtower. Overlords spotting base locations. So he saw. I'm pretty sure he's certain he saw the Hellions. Yes, he did because he's moving roaches on up there to defend the third. That is might be enough to scare it away,
I just
but
think
I
it's
think
way more cost effective even if they fight. Except unless BBD gets a ton of drones.
yeah,
Wow, 11 drones, 12 drones.
it's 13,
13, 14.
14.
Oh, so many
But
rounds to still health.
the whole problem with doing this is that he's giving up his map control with losing these Hellions. Because now all he has is 2 Hellions against was this 8, 9, 10, 11 roaches. So normally you would keep these hellions alive and just poke, and that would keep the roaches at home. Now the hellions are dead, and the roaches are like, let me go attack the other side of the map. Um, Luckily, there's siege sinks here. There's 3 on the map on the map now, and this is enough to hold this. 2 would be enough. Oh, but it
Unless he
unsieges.
unsieges. I still think he should be all right, but he's gonna lose. Oh,
Oh well, he
I don't know anymore. I think I might have been
needs to
wrong.
siege. He needs to siege up that one in the back. He needs to siege it up. Siege it up.
You
He's
could
gonna
get a
lose a
lot
lot
of
of
SCVs right
SCVs.
here.
Yep.
Wow, Hellions do not do a lot of damage versus roaches. They don't really care.
Yeah. It's like hellions fighting stalkers.
It's kind of upsetting. It's probably a little bit upsetting to BBD that his tank count reduced, but overall, I think that could have been much, much worse.
Oh yeah, like
Could have
I
been
was.
much better, but it could have been much
Yeah,
worse.
if those roaches were microed back so that they weren't surrounded by the SCVs, I think it would have been better. BVD, if he just sieged up that back siege tank, he would not have lost as much. The roaches would have been forced to leave. And now these hellions are going to die. Even though he is getting a nice drone kills, he's still making it so that the roaches feel comfortable to leave once these hellions are done. The impression of fear is more valuable than the than causing the damage that the fear the impression that you could cause damage is more important than causing damage. There we go.
Yeah, good way to put it.
Yeah.
But I think BBD is gonna be pretty scared soon. Oh, there we go. Okay, never mind. He started an engineering bay
Yeah,
because
but
Zaval's going mutas and has no missile turrets, and his
yeah,
engineering bay right now is only about a little more than halfway done.
the Thor is like not even close to being done yet. There's 5 mutas just northwest of his base. They're not flying in yet. He should start a missile turret now, and he does not. And these mutas are going to have a field
Ooh.
day. Halfway done on the Thor. There's still another 20 seconds. Mutas can do a lot in 20 seconds.
You're already getting 5 SCV kills.
Oh, and
And there's
then
just no defense. He has a couple of Marines, but they're kind of tied up with the roaches right now.
there's a
And
push
he's
at the
getting
front.
a lot. Okay, Thor came out, and he's
But
going to get the Thor. BBD, repair the Thor!
at
Oh
this
no.
point, at this point, it doesn't the this many all magic boxing is all you need at this point.
Wow.
And unstem Marines against Mutalisks is never a fight the Marines want. And that's gonna be it.
Yeah, I think that's it. There's just nothing that can beat this. He hasn't even started a missile turret in his natural mineral line. Pulling all the SCVs. I mean, it's 2 Marines. They can take
Yeah,
shots all day, and like he can one at a time put the mutalisks back.
yeah. And even as the Mutalisks hit the bunker, the SCVs are getting hit too. But ooh, what of mine just came
Oh,
out? Oh, that was a nice what of mine hit. But the number of SCVs lost is too high.
too
That's
damn high.
too damn high. And that was the end of the game. I'm guessing just the GG was forgotten, or maybe he thought he said it, or maybe they had their own special party chat and he mistyped it
Yeah.
to there. So and we didn't see it here. But yeah, good game, and we're gonna go ahead and did it stay? I think my stream froze, but it froze at the end of the game. So if okay, I think that's good.
Good game. CT6 now up 3-0. Three pretty quick
Yeah.
games.
Okay, so I think my StarCraft froze for here. So let me see if re-adding it. So let's do this. Quick replay. Okay, so I'm gonna have to real quick move.
Next
Okay,
match, we have 1 HP for the win and Time Peddler on Ohana. Congrats to Time Peddler for making Masters. Great achievement. Glad to see people in the
wow,
CTL doing well.
that is really awesome. Good job. I remember Recently, we had a Masters player make it as a GM on our team. Broda, definitely one of our better, the best player that Unrivaled has had, and really great player there. So, but I'm gonna need to restart the stream for some reason. Uh, the It's not recognizing my StarCraft because right now I have that up, and so it's recognizing my overlay, but for my StarCraft, it's not. It's popping up a black screen, even though I have replays up. So 1 second, let me try one more thing. And okay, I'm gonna restart the stream real quick, guys. Be right back.